Salams and welcome. Coming to another session of how to cope with life or the challenges of life. And very briefly, just the first 2 or 3 verses of the very fabulous Surah Dhuha. I'm sure you love it. I love it. It's filled with so much hope. And let's remind ourselves why we are on earth. The most merciful, the Creator, Supreme God, most merciful, has created the heavens and the earth. He has created you. He has created me. He has created the lion. He has created the tiger, the whales, the dolphins, the fish, the chimpanzee, the shrimp, the ant, the bees, the birds. He's created everything. The waterfalls, the Mount Everest, the Sahara Desert, the Kalahari Deserts, the plains of the Serengeti. Has created America, Russia, all the various countries. God in His mercy has created everything. He has created the sun. He has created the earth. He has created the moon. This is not according to proportion. The sun is 1,000,000 times bigger than the earth. You have a planet, Jupiter, is 1,000 times bigger than the earth. So these are the various other planets. Mercury, closest to the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Pluto is the furthest. Pluto is now regarded as a dwarf planet. Then we have the Oort belt, the asteroid belts, and then you have the galaxies. We in the Milky Way galaxy. God in His mercy has created everything. And sometimes when you're going through difficulty, going through suffering in life, as what you said in the previous video, that not even a prick of a thorn, whatever hurt or difficulty you're going through, whether it's physical pain or mental pain or emotional pain, God in His mercy is testing us because He gave us heaven for free. We did not appreciate it. Now God says, I'm going to put you through an examination room. The examination room is the planet Earth. So God in His mercy first gave us heaven. So God gave us heaven for free. God said, here's heaven, So God in His mercy gave it to us for free, but we did not appreciate it, because here's the sun. See, here's paradise, right? So when we were created, God gave us paradise for free, right? Because God created Adam and Eve, and God gave us paradise. So Adam and Eve is a metaphor for you and me. Adam and Eve is a metaphor for mankind. All the human beings on the face of the earth who ever existed, billions and billions of human beings, not 1 or 2 hundreds, even thousands, trillions of human beings. I don't know. Allah knows how many there were from the first of mankind to the last of mankind. Everyone was in paradise for free. You were in paradise. I was in paradise. Everyone was in paradise through the metaphor of Adam and Eve. Mankind was in paradise. God said, here's paradise for you for free. So we as human beings, we don't know what is suffering. We got everything for free. God was testing us. He gave us a small test. He said, there's trillions of trees in paradise. Don't go to that tree. It could have been any tree. The test is not the tree itself. The test is, are you going to break the command? God is just telling, go to any tree, don't go to that tree. This is part of the curiosity factor. If you have a house of 10 rooms, for example, say you're in a house of 10 rooms, and the kids are there playing, and you're having a party that weekend, and you tell all the youngsters, you tell all the young children, hey, young children, you can play in any room in the house, you can play in the garden, play in any room, but don't go to the room at the end of the corridor. Don't go to that room. The door is closed. Don't go to that room. But you can play in any of the other 9 rooms. What's going to happen? While the kids are playing in the playground, they're going to become curious. They're going to start talking about this. Hey, you know what? Why can't we go to room number 10? Maybe there's a treasure there. The other one will say, no, our grandpa died. There's a ghost there. You can't go there. So some people will be scared. Some people say, no, there's a treasure, but there's a curiosity. So some of them will be influencing others. And say, Adam and Eve started influencing each other. No, let's go, man. Let's go try. The adults are not watching. No one knows what's going. Let's go see what's in that room. And you'll go there, open the door, and you fail the test. There was nothing in that room. The room is empty. You failed the test. So God in His mercy gave us trillions of trees. Nothing special about the tree. All the trees are the same. But God said, don't go there. Don't go there. I'm just testing you. But curiosity, you said, I have to go there. I want to find out what's going on. God said, you failed the test. Halas, you failed the test. But God said, I gave you paradise for free. I gave you a palace for free. You didn't have to pay mortgage. You didn't have to earn money. I gave you palace for free. I gave you servants. I gave you butlers. You were a king of your palace. And it was such a huge palace, thousands and thousands of square meters. Well, one of the hadith says 60 miles wide, so 120 kilometers by 120 kilometers, about 14,000 square kilometers. That's the size of your house, your palace. You got thousands of servants helping you. You got thousands of bedrooms. You don't have to worry about food. You got the best food. You got the best clothing. You got the best vehicles. You got everything for free. But because there was no illness, there was no death, there was no suffering, there was no heart attack, there was no diabetes, you didn't have to go to the toilet also. There was no urination, defecation, nothing. Everything was beautiful and perfect. So we did not appreciate what we got paradise for free. So God said, okay, I'm going to send you to earth for a short time. Now I'm going to put you through an exam. I gave everybody paradise for free, but you all did not appreciate it. Now I'm only going to choose certain people to come into paradise. Only few people can come back into paradise. So all of humanity was sent to earth. And also the main instigator, the one who made mankind fall down, was the devil, Shaitan. He's the enemy of mankind. So God said, you must now fight Shaitan. Shaitan is now trying to keep you to earth. Shaitan doesn't want you into paradise. He doesn't want you there because he's been kicked out of paradise, right? Because he was arrogant. So he's arrogant. See, arrogant people are not allowed into paradise. Paradise, if you're arrogant, you are banned from paradise. Khalas. Only humble people enter paradise. So if you find some of the leaders or dictators or tyrants or arrogant, remember, they're not going to be there in paradise. So don't worry about that. They're going to be far away from that. And I was pray that Allah must make you humble, make me humble. We don't want to be arrogant. Take your arrogance and throw it away. Right? Throw boastfulness away. Throw the ego away. Paradise is only for good people. Right? So God in His mercy said, all right, all human beings go from here, go to earth. I'm going to make you taste what is the meaning of suffering. But God in His mercy said, I'm not going to make you suffer for 1,000,000 years. Because God could have given us a life for 1,000,000 years. I mean, is it Noah? The Prophet Noah alayhi salam lived for 950 years. That's like 1,000 years, a millennium. Imagine if you have to suffer for 1,000 years. I mean, I'm finding it difficult to suffer just for a few years. Imagine if you're suffering for 1,000 years. So God in His mercy said, I'm going to give you a test for less than 100 years. And as a Muslim, as the Ummah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we have a lifespan between 60 to 70 years. So by the time you hit 60, you must start preparing for the grave. 60 to 70, you must know, hey, goodbye, start making goodbye. You are lucky if you get 70, 71, 72, 75, 80. And there are some people who go to 80, 90. I mean, I'm in the Western nations, you get people who look, you get the celebrities, hey, they want to live forever. I want to get 80s and 90s and 100s. And hey, me, I get scared for that. We say, Ya Allah, take us so that we don't commit more sins. Take us when you are pleased with us. Give us life is better for us. Give us death if that is better for us, So God in His mercy said, I come to earth, I will test you. You will now suffer you're going to get sick, you're going to get back pain, you're going to get spine problems, you're going to get disabilities, you're going to get heartache, you're going to get headache, people are going to betray you, people that you love are going to die, your animals are going to die, your pets are going to die, your parents are going to die, everyone around you, they're going to slowly disappear, you're going to lose your business, people are going to betray you, you're going to get married to someone, they're going to divorce you, people are going to break your heart, they're going to betray you, you're going to feel heartsore, you're going to feel terrible, you're going to suffer, you're going to have a taste of suffering, you're going to go to toilet endlessly, you're going to have kidney problems, you're going to have diarrhea, you're going to have constipation, you're going to run to the doctor all the time, you're going to try and look for therapy, for healing, you're going to suffer with money, you're going to try and look for a job, you're going to get a second job, your money will be short, end of the month comes, you don't know how you're going to get your money, so you're going to be suffering, you're going to be tested. God says, when I'm going to test you, then you will appreciate what is paradise, because then in paradise, you don't have to worry about a job, you don't have to worry about paying your bond, you're going to get a house for free, you're going to get a car for free, you're going to get petrol for free, you're going to get food for free, you're going to have as many servants as you want, and you don't have to go to the toilet. There's no toilets in heaven. You don't go to the toilet. You can eat as much as you want to, you give a small burp, and your sweating is musk, beautiful smell, and you can start eating again. So beautiful. So paradise is something that everyone yearns for. But the price for paradise is very expensive. No one can get paradise. You can't pay for it. There's no price. If you put a scan, you take a barcode on paradise. It's got a barcode on paradise. You put your scanning machine on, it'll show an error message. It's too expensive. It's not even 10 to the 100. 10 to the 100 is Google. It's even more expensive than 10 to the $100 billion. It's even more expensive than that, right? Trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions. You take the entire earth, all the wealth in the earth, you give it to God. God says, no, this is nothing for paradise. Paradise is more expensive than that. Paradise, you can take the entire universe with trillions of galaxies. You say, God, here's the price for paradise. God will say, no, it's too expensive. So you cannot get to paradise with your good deeds. It is only the mercy of the Creator that will give you the passport into paradise. But your good deeds are important, but that will give you your rank in paradise. Are you going to get the ground floor? Are you going to get the basement? Are you going to get floor number 10? Or are you going to get the apartments at the top? What do they call it, the apartments at the top? The royal VIP apartments at the top, right? Are you going to get the best apartments, the VIP suites, or are you going to get the basement? That depends on your good deeds. So God in His mercy puts us through tests, and we're going through difficulty. What do? We say, وَالضُّحَى وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَى مَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَالَ وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. Such fabulous verses from the Quran. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. God in His mercy, most merciful, says, God takes an oath, وَالضُّحَى, by the glorious morning light. That means when we hear that word, وَالضُّحَى, by the glorious morning light, we say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Why? Because the alternation of the night and the day comes from the Creator. So when you're sitting middle of the night, or you're sitting, whether it's tahajjud or waiting, Fajr Salah, or anytime wake up and you see it's dark and the sun is just rising, say in Ramadan, Ramadan and you're fasting and you made your sehri and you see the sun rising. And you say from the darkness you have light. So God in His mercy is taking an oath. When God takes an oath, it means it is a certainty. It is haqqal yaqeen. It is a guarantee that this is going to happen. It is a guarantee. So God takes two oaths. By the glorious morning light, so God takes an oath by the light. Then by the night when it is still, so God takes an oath by the night when it is still, that your Lord, your Creator, has not forsaken you, nor has He abandoned you. Look how beautiful are those words. So sometimes when I'm feeling down, and I'm sure when you are feeling down, I read these verses and I say, Ya Allah, you have not abandoned me. Ya Allah, you have not forsaken me. You are my Creator. Ya Rabb, you have not abandoned me. You have not forsaken me. You know exactly who I am. My Creator knows me. My Creator knows you. So the fact that you know that the God in His mercy knows you, not a leaf falls anywhere, but God knows exactly. So do you think God doesn't know that you are suffering? You think God doesn't know that you are struggling with your exam? God knows you are struggling with your exam. God knows that you're finding it difficult to pay your bond. God knows you're finding it difficulty with your relationship with your children or your family or your community or your neighborhood. God knows that you're a good person. God knows that you're trying. You think God doesn't know? God knows. So in this verse in the Quran, God is saying, God is taking an oath. Allah is taking an oath. He's taking two oaths. Allah is taking two oaths that He has not forsaken you. Subhanallah. And He has not abandoned you. What more do you want? What more do you want? And then Allah in His mercy then tells us what? The hereafter will be better for you than the present. The hereafter, the next life, will be better for you than the present. So have sabr. Remember the 3S. I always say the 3S. Whenever you're going through difficulty, say, Ya Allah, give me sabr, shukr, and strength. Even if you don't have physical strength, ask for mental strength. Mental strength. In my case, I don't have physical strength, so I ask for mental strength. Say, Ya Allah, keep my mind positive. Give me strength here. Give me strength of knowledge and understanding. Give me mental strength, sabr and shukr. Patience, gratitude, and strength. Stay well, look after yourself. Whatever difficulty you are going through, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God in His mercy, make it easy for you. Whatever your du'as are, may God in His mercy, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your du'as and even give you more from sources you cannot imagine. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remove whatever difficulties you are going through, whatever obstacles you are going through in your personal life, in your professional life. You are struggling for your exams. May Allah remove the difficulties. May Allah accept your du'as and grant you even more for you, your family, your loved ones. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not place on you a burden greater than you have the strength to bear. And whatever difficulty you are going through, I know sometimes it can seem very dark. Sometimes it can be very difficult. The past few weeks, as I said, has been very, very difficult for me. So surround yourself with good people. And you don't know from where. Someone will tell you one word. Someone will tell you some word of advice that will make you feel so good again, that will fill you with hope. Because Allah is the creator of hope. Deen of Islam. Islam gives us hope. It is a religion of hope. God is a God of mercy. The Prophet ﷺ is a prophet of mercy. And we human beings, the mu'min, the Muslims, are people of mercy. Stay well, look after yourself. Remember to do random acts of kindness. Whether that act of kindness is giving someone money, or opening the door for someone, helping someone with the groceries, or just giving someone a phone call or an SMS, you don't know what that little act of yours, how heavy it will weigh on the scales on the day of judgment. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillahi Rabb-al-Aa'la'meen.